What's up, everybody out there in Facebook land on the Room Podcast? It is me, Tom Evans, and my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful partner in crime, Steve Domenico.
By the way, we are going live on Instagram also on ambassador_2_fighters on Instagram. Check it out if you want to see behind the scenes. As things are going, you can see my lap and my legs and stuff like that. You can see Tom,
Me getting
not
yelled
much.
at.
Can we see you over there, Tom? All right, let me position that. So talk to the people, Tom. Say hi again. Well, I get you in the picture.
Steve's trying to hook me up on Instagram.
Yeah,
Because we have followers. We have more followers on Instagram right now than we do on the Facebook.
we have a lot of followers everywhere, Tom.
Pretty awesome. We do.
We're
You've done a good job at that.
Pretty
We're
good.
doing pretty well. Yeah, I agree.
So let me make sure there's sound and people can hear us and everything else.
Wonderful. Everybody on
let me go.
Facebook, let us know there's sound.
Everyone share. Everyone give us thumbs up.
Comment.
Oh, good. We got sound.
Let us know.
We sound sexy, Tom.
We do.
We always do.
Yeah.
So anyway, Tom, CES 57 happened
Great card, man.
Friday night. Back
A lot of fun
at Twin Rivers after 2 cards in Hartford.
in Hartford. I had a lot of fun.
I had a ball.
It was,
I had a ball. Great card.
Big
Great
shout
card.
out to Bob, their media guy.
Yes, new media guy.
New media guy, very good guy.
How you doing?
They let us interview fighters backstage. That was phenomenal. We had great interviews with a lot of different fighters.
We had all the interviews with all the fighters.
Very true.
Except the first couple of
missed the fir-
fights.
yeah,
we
we
didn't
missed-
get the
we- yeah,
first
we-
couple of
we
fighters.
weren't ready for that one.
We
weren't set up yet. We were still messing
Yeah,
around
we were
on
still
Facebook. You were
talking
yelling
to
at me
Bob,
about
getting,
it. We were talking
getting the
about Bob.
rules.
Yeah.
For,
So big
funny
shout out
story.
CES.
Funny story. Bob was giving us the rules, right? He was telling, we can't drink at the tables, right? Unless, it's a rum and coke, no one's going to know. But
They know.
Bob had already given the speech to Travis and them.
Yes.
And I came in after. And
So you had a drink.
so Bob was giving me the speech about not drinking in media row as I'm holding a beer.
Typical Steve Domenico fashion.
And I'm drinking it as he's telling me now we don't have no liquor at the tables.
That's great. So we
That's
had
me.
what was great, Steve, is we had 4 of our media guys. We had me,
Yeah, we
you,
did.
Danny, and Mikey there. So it was good to kind of have a little bit of help and.
It was fun.
It was fun. We had a great time.
We hit all angles, Tom.
We did. We had the media thing going online. We had the Facebook.
We had the live broadcast that
yes,
you
we
did.
Yep.
Then we had
We
the
had results
updates
from
that we
you.
were putting the results up there.
And we had the interviews.
And then we had interviews in the back.
Phenomenal.
And little things in between and stuff
great.
like that.
It's great.
And
CS put on a great card.
They did.
Shout out to all the fighters on the card. It was very entertaining. It was very fun. A lot of I think the card was very well managed, and I think the fights were very exciting.
They were. And, coming back to Twin Rivers after 2 cards away, and most of their fighters that were in Connecticut were mostly Connecticut and New
Correct,
York
correct.
fighters.
Kinda
Coming back here, you could
brought the
see.
Rhode Island guys.
You could see
Yeah, big time.
the
You had Dennis Paiva, you had the
and
locals,
Matt,
right? Greg Rebello.
Greg Rebello.
Yeah.
All that. We had Johnny Campbell
Johnny
and Chris
Campbell.
Moutinho.
What
We
a
talking
fight.
about that shit
Oh my
and stuff
God.
like that.
What a fight.
What else? There was so many. Pat McCronin lost, but
McCronin,
that,
yeah.
I mean, he fought a beast. Where did that
Hillary
kid
Rose.
come from?
Hillary Rose came out of nowhere. I know.
Hillary Rose.
Sean
what,
Soriano
41?
came back as a pro. Oh my God, put on a great show. I mean, so a lot of great. It was good to see Dennis Paiva get back in the win column. Sean Soriano back in the win column. A lot of good fighters.
It was a good time, Tom.
Yeah, no,
I was
agreed.
glad they were back.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't have the results, go on Regional Fight Sports
Yeah.
or go on Steve's page and check the results.
Everything there. We got the videos. We got what's it? Cupcakes video got like 1,700 views
Great.
already.
I know, it did great.
Robin Black.
Yeah.
He's going to do a
He's gonna
1-minute breakdown of Soriano's and Chris's.
yeah.
Even though Chris and Cupcake's fight was like over a minute,
Yeah, but
you
he
can
still
cut like a little pieces out because they were.
They're throwing
They were,
bombs.
oh my lord!
Bombs.
Chris is. I don't know how
This is awesome.
he
Tough
kept
kid.
standing through
Yeah,
that whole
tough
thing.
kid. I mean, I'll tell you, I think that's probably the hardest I've ever seen Johnny Campbell punch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's the new Johnny. We talked about that.
God. He looked
2019
phenomenal.
is Johnny's year.
He looked phenomenal. So big shout out to Johnny Campbell.
What's up, Catherine?
Big shout out.
Who else is out there? Jarrett Kelly, as always. Chad Weymouth. By the way, I had a new intro, Tom. I showed it to you. I was
did like
playing.
it, yes.
It has, it's got my Facebook,
You.
It's me. It's definitely me. So I got a new thing up there, and I'm always changing things.
Looks good.
That's what I do. So, Tom, how'd you feel about being back at Twin Rivers and covering CES again?
It was great. It felt like home. CES does a great job of always allowing, supporting regional fight sports. They put us in the actual booklet. So big shout out to CES. On
Oh,
that
let me
one.
see that.
This isn't ours. This is another.
Oh, we didn't take one.
No, I have
Damn
them.
it.
I have them at. They're actually
All
at my karate school. But so again, very nice, very nicely done. Twin River. I've had the opportunity of fighting at Twin River 3 times in my career. It's an electric place to fight at. It's fun. It's when the place gets packed, you can really feel it. It gets loud. It's a great venue, Steve. I mean, Twin River is a very nice place to host fights. You know, and that's the reality. Twin River does a great job of keeping the security clean. There's usually never any issues. It's just a great show. It's a great show. Felt good to be back in Rhode Island. Regional Fight Sports is based out of Rhode Island, so we it was like home.
This is our turf right here.
It is. I agree.
And you know what? There wasn't much media there. I
didn't see much.
And it's pretty sad, but I guess the other media was covering Bellator or whatever was going on over there, or maybe it was a great card, even though there was still the complaints out there about matchmaking and all this stuff. You can't make everyone happy.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you look at the card on paper, it was pretty solid. I mean, I didn't see any mismatches. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was competitive. I thought every fight could have.
Well, I mean, there was one. Of course, the heavyweight title fight. I mean, Haley 205. He went in at like 206.
But I think that fight was very interesting to me because Haley is a stud on the ground. Not that Rebello's not, but I think if Haley could have got a takedown on Greg, which is very hard to do, I think it could have been interesting.
Of course, and that's what he tried to do, and Greg stuffed it right away. And then
Greg had a nice slip boxing Diamond Dave, obviously, and just going with that hook.
Oh, actually, I got some of the fight footage, so I'll throw that up as we're talking because I think it's going to play. Even there was a pro debut, Synod Amodi.
Those guys
from Florian's martial arts. The kid's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown and black belt. He fought another black belt. He knocked him out. You thought this fight was going to be grappling. His pro debut, he knocks the dude out.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Phenomenal.
So I'm going to play some of that.
The undercard was very good. Hillary Rose picked up a big win. She picked up a really big win, actually. That was good for her. She needed that win. Like I said, Dennis Paiva, huge.
The great thing is that you were asking the questions about the UFC because the UFC is coming and it's right around the road. A lot of these fighters right now, some they're not going to be ready for until October. That they had a big training camp. There were some fighters that had a real quick fight and could jump on that card quick. We'll have to see how it pans out because they're going to have to take some of our fighters here on that card.
If I was a betting man, you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here are my picks for
I'm
UFC.
ready.
You ready for my picks for UFC
yes,
Boston? All right, here are my picks. And this is just me being a betting man. I'm going to go with Kyle Bochniak's going to be on the card.
Okay.
I'm going to go with either Rob Font or Calvin Kattar. One of those two. I don't think they'll put both of them on the card. I just don't see both of them being on the card because they're high-ranking guys in each respected weight class, so I don't see them both being on the card. I think I'm gonna go with my long shot here, and again, if I was a betting man, I think we're gonna see Soriano back on the card.
Well, we were just showing him. We ain't got a great interview with him.
I think we're gonna see him back on the card. I think he belongs
in
the UFC. I know. I was gonna say he needs to rack up more wins. Listen, I think at 145 against most UFC guys, he can hang.
Which he talked about is like what I get, and he talked about it's all in all these fights. The losses have been mostly in his head, and he doesn't really have to change anything as far as his fighting.
And the reason why I'm saying that because the Dana White Contender Series has changed the game, right? So guys are fighting now on the Dana White Contender Series and earning contracts. Okay, they gave out 4 last night. Tuesdays, right?
Again, 4,
right?
Again, 4.
So people but the UFC needs people. How many fights are the UFC doing? What are they? One every week now?
One every 2 weeks, and
right. So you need bodies. You need bodies to fight. That's what it comes down to. So they're going to continue doing this, I think. And you know what? Fight on Dana White Contender Series. It's a great opportunity for you to showcase your skills.
Would we have Dana White? We had Fabio fight last night. Great showing on there. Fought a beast.
Looked great.
He looked fucking beast.
Yeah.
This guy was 4-0, 4 knockouts.
Alexa, I had the opportunity to train him with Alexa down strong style. He's got a great wrestling base, but he's just and I've had the pleasure of sparring with both guys, and they're both very strong, very, very strong. And they're both freakishly strong, which is funny.
Let me see a drumstick.
And
Just one. You
Yeah,
can
not
have the
just
other
one. And I and I
I
think
gotta spin it.
and I think Fabio had a great showing. I think Fabio learned a lot, and I think he's gonna come back a better fighter from this. I think this fight makes him more dangerous because he's got
Of
experience.
course,
now.
and
This fight makes him more
a
dangerous.
loss does sometimes make a fighter better, and just
I think you're gonna
all
see.
around,
I
man.
think you're gonna see a new and improved Fabio. He started work. He's got some new striking coaches. Big shout out to Jake at Hard
Jake
Knocks.
and-
Jake knows what he's doing. He's phenomenal. He changed my game in a year. I was a better fighter in a year, along with others. But Jake was a big part of that. He's down with the guys at Lozon's. He's with the right
Down
people.
with the sickness.
Yeah, so he's done. He's got a good team behind him.
First training camp with them, basically.
He's got a great team
Yeah.
behind him. I think he looked very well. He got clipped. He got caught coming in. He committed. He hurt him. Well, everyone said he didn't hurt him. I think he wobbled him.
Yeah,
and
he
he did the right
connected
thing.
at the end of
but
the
he did
first
the right
round.
thing. He stepped up the pace because he thought he had him hurt. And
Yeah.
he got caught with a knee.
Exactly.
You really can't. You can't yell at the kid for that.
No.
I mean,
and his coaches
he
were
went
telling
for
him
it.
more volume, more
Yeah.
volume, more volume.
He went for it.
He went for it. I mean,
Caught,
that's
but he went
what
for it.
Dana
Shit
wants.
happens. You're not gonna get on the show winning a decision. I know he's been doing it
Just
lately.
when three fights happened before you, that
that's
you
what
know
I mean.
these guys.
I mean,
he had to
you
perform.
needed a knockout.
Yeah.
You needed a
You
knockout
needed
or a finish, right?
Yeah.
Because that was a tough card. There was a lot of good fights. That girl got on. What's her name? Cortez. Good for her.
Yeah.
Her story was phenomenal, right? And I think the Dana White Contender Series, though, however, it's a very good thing, but I think it does hurt local.
Yeah,
shows.
it does, and we talked about in that past.
We
That
did.
it
We've had these
sucks
conversations.
our fighters out.
It does.
and it's a chance.
But I don't
it's a
blame
big
the
chance for
fighters.
them.
But I don't
Because
blame the
some of them-
fighters.
Some of them
You get to
are
go to Vegas.
undefeated, and they're rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get
and
to go
then
to
they
Vegas.
go there.
And they
And
fight
s-
studs.
and sometime-
It's
yes.
another level.
There we are.
There's levels to this.
Yes,
That's
they
what I understand.
fight
You can
some
be number one in
studs.
New England,
Yeah.
Steve. You can be number one in New England.
Yeah.
But that's just New England.
Exactly. Not that there's that's
No, New England's
shit,
tough.
but-
No, New England's one of the
Yeah.
toughest regions there is. But there's so many other competitive fighters out there in all these different states that but it's good. It's good for New England. It's good for our guys to get out there and have that exposure and fight these other beasts, right?
Yeah.
Prime example, Fabio. Fabio for, I think, one of the probably top ranked guys in the 205 division in Alexa. I think that kid's going to go to the UFC and make actual waves. Not that Fabio wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think Fabio is going to get a couple fights now, and I think he'll be back. And I said,
And Fabio talked about that today online about he's only been doing this 3-4 years.
So, I mean,
really,
he just started.
and it basically just started because I mean you're just getting your feet wet.
Correct.
You're not
He'll be
committed
fine.
yet. You jump in the gym. So 4 years ago, you know,
Now we have another guy going on Dana White
have-
Series. Big
Jay Savage Perrin going next week. He's the first fight on the card, I do believe. We will because. You know, I didn't do the fight companion last night because it was fucking hot as hell out.
It was brutal.
And it was like, it would have been brutal in here. But Fabio was the last fight of the night. And I'm an old man. I was basically eating Fruit
I don't know, man.
Loops,
Steve,
eating Fruit Loops.
I don't know. You're sharing all these pictures online now.
Well,
You
all
look
these
good, man.
I shared one fucking picture, and it was an emotional post,
And you got flack.
and it blew up, by the way. I got to show her like a dick shot next time, man. I'll get signed.
I'll get signed. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll blur it out.
Oh, I love it. See, this is what I deal with, guys. This is how this is what I deal
I'm
with.
always thinking, Tom.
I love it. Yeah.
So, all right. So CES, they're going September 7th. Is their
Back
next thing?
in Hoffman.
I talked to
Who's the
Jesse.
headline of that? Do we have a headline on that?
It might be DeJesus. He's
That's right. I
defending
saw
his
that.
welterweight
Jesus.
title.
Yes. He's getting a
And
tough fight.
there was a
That
couple of
kid's
people complaining about that fight. His opponent hasn't fought in a while, and he's like he lost his last fight.
Okay, then if you're
Why is he
complaining,
getting, why wait you? It's a legit. If you lose your last fight, you shouldn't get a title shot, Tom. I don't care. If
I don't
you
know.
lose your last fight, you should not get. There's plenty of other people they can bring in to challenge.
Is there?
For a title? Come on. Maybe they don't want to pay it. I'm
there?
sorry. Come on, you can't get someone in to come in.
Steve, it ain't easy, man. What weight is Vinny's?
We're talking
170,
about
right?
the
70?
CES
170?
welterweight world title.
It's a tough weight, Steve.
Someone take the shot.
There's-
Well, evidently the guy that hasn't fought in a while is taking the shot. I'm sorry, I'm just back.
No, I get it, but I'll tell you what.
We just talked about the Contender Series, and our fighters sometimes not fighting the caliber of fighters other people are fighting.
Understood.
So let me just say, not that Jiu-Jitsu isn't a fucking beast, because he is. He's fought for Bellator. He's got wins in Bellator. But a fight like this is like a sparring match. I'm sorry. Maybe people are gonna say this guy he's fighting is a fucking beast.
Is he good?
And whatever.
I heard
he used to be good, and he lost against a lot of good fighters earlier in his career. So I hear a lot of people say, well, he fought great people. Well, so did fucking these guys that are 0-60 or 6-60.
What's his record?
They
Does he
fought
have
a
a
lot
winning
of
record?
fucking. I think he's got like a 6-3 record, 6-4 or something. I'm sorry, I'm getting lit
No, it's okay.
about this, but it's just when you got a title fight. I just don't believe the guy should have a loss coming into the title fight.
Fair
That's
enough.
all I got to say.
Fair enough.
If this guy had a win and is coming back after some time off, and you
So
know,
he's
even
coming
like
off a loss.
he's coming off a loss, get someone else in there.
Okay.
You all right?
So do we have any names?
Yeah, they already announced it. It's already.
No. Who could we?
Oh, the fight. It's over. That fight's happening. So
Doesn't
let it
matter.
happen.
I want regional fight sports followers to give us some names on who. Do
Well,
you
I
think?
want. Well, welterweight.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about New England. Bring
Right,
someone
I'm
out
just
from
kidding.
out of state. What the fuck? There's 1,000 of them out there.
Is there?
Go look at the rankings. There's 1,000 fucking welterweights in fucking the USA.
Yeah, but are they signed? You don't know the situation. I'm not defending CES. I'm
All
just
right.
saying I would like to find out who these people are.
All right. Well, the funny thing is, we were talking about Jesse Kozakowski. He's fighting on that card too. He announced it on.
Oh, is he an amateur?
He's a 4-0 pro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. I didn't
He fought at Hartford.
Yeah.
That's
right.
where his area is.
Okay.
I interviewed him. He announced that he's dropping down from welterweight to lightweight, but gradually. I think he's going to fight at 160 catch weight
Okay, that's good.
at CES September 7th. Or is it? Where the fuck is that? September 7th in Hartford again.
Smart.
But the end of the last Hartford card, when DeJesus won the title, they brought Jesse in, and he was going to fight DeJesus for the title. But the thing people don't really know about Jesse is he's only fought at welterweight because he couldn't get a fight, or nobody would fight him at
He
150,
wants to be at
160.
55. Got it.
So he just took the fights, the 170 fights. But now he's like,
I want to make this my career.
yeah, I'm a 155 pounder. Naturally, I'm gonna gradually go
Right.
down now, and I'm gonna rule that friggin' weight class.
Good for him.
This kid's dude. He's just like his
Good guy.
background. Paul Van, like just his father's like a JKD old kind of
Yeah.
style martial artist, and just the angles that he can teach, just like Dennis Piva.
Yeah.
He's a JKD guy brought up. But also it's catch wrestling that Jesse has under him. Eric Polson. All that shit they incorporated in. That kid has 3 finishes. He's got 4 wins. His last win, they're all submissions. His first 3 wins were all in the Kessa position, getting these guys in fucking neck cranks and just Americanas and shit. He gets inside control of strong people, and he just
Makes him suffer.
it's that catch wrestling, jiu-jitsu,
Good.
MMA wrestling, just fucking.
Yeah.
And he does
You
it.
seem to be happy.
Yeah, I love the kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
he's a fucking
He had a
tank.
good interview. Yeah, you got an interview with him.
So good for him. He signed today. He said he announced it on our interview, but today they put it out. He actually signed a contract. Jesse told me who he was fighting. I think it was still, it's 2 months away. Things could drop out.
Absolutely, all the time.
But I wasn't concerned. I'm not concerned in who he's
Yeah, yeah.
fighting. I mean, not right now.
So he's
You know
not
what I mean?
fighting at 70 anymore.
No, he's going to be 160, I do believe.
So that okay. All right, that makes sense.
John Adams, Tyler Pimento. Tyler, what's up? Tiffany Cordero. Tim Gillette
Love Tim.
is saying
great
is
guy.
on right now. He will be in studio
Much
next week.
respect to him.
Will you be here next week when he comes in? He's going to take his Cali sticks. I might set up the camera.
you're right,
I might
Tim.
set up the camera, one of the cameras in the hallway, and we can do some fucking shit like that.
I'm in.
Fucking, he
Sold.
can stab me and shit like that.
Can't wait. I can't wait to
We're
watch
gonna go
this.
through some of, he's got the big event coming that following Saturday, which I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, Cage
You got
Cards.
any fighters on that card, on that thing?
I had a couple that he was looking for. I don't know if he's matched them yet. But
All
we're
right,
still-
so
we're still
cool.
working on
You
it.
threw some names in the
Yeah,
hat
yeah,
for him.
always.
So we're gonna have Tim on here. We're gonna talk all about fighting systems.
Yeah, yeah.
He's basically in
He's done a great job with the
it's amazing. Go
the
ahead.
Scorpion.
You know him.
No, he does. He's got a phenomenal program down. at his gym down in I'm gonna say Coventry. Am I right by saying Coventry? Is it Tiverton?
No, Tiverton.
Tiverton. Sorry,
right.
Tiverton. It's all that same.
Beautiful Tiverton. Tiverton's beautiful.
Yeah, he's got a great program. He teaches a very good system. He's designed some great clothing line, self-defense clothing line, which is the Scorpion.
He's gonna bring it in. He's gonna bring in a Scorpion
it's
sweatshirt.
very nice.
Whatever. He's gonna demonstrate. So
yeah, it's just funny. I mean, I don't know if
I've
had trouble connecting with him every
get
time he's
injured or
gonna do
what?
a seminar. I just can't make it for whatever reason. But I will get down there to do one of his
There's
seminars.
only we
It's
can't
just
do
so
it.
much. Yeah, it's tough.
So Tom, we're gonna move away from CES because we got to get to Regional Fight Sports Family Fun Day, which is huge. But I just want to make a couple of just announce a couple of things because we had a couple of other fighters. Fabio fought last night, lost.
Yep.
But we had Nate Andrews.
Nate Andrews won.
Who is going to be at our Family Fun Day
Signing
this
autographs.
Saturday signing
Nate,
autographs,
if you're
by the way.
watching, big thank you to you.
Nate the
with much
Snake
respect.
Andrews, big fucking win at
Huge.
PFL last Thursday.
Huge win.
He fought the runner-up
Yeah.
from last year.
He's fought Chris Wade in the run-up.
Yes.
He's had no easy
So let
road.
me put his poster up
No
here.
easy road, this guy. He's had tough
he's
fights.
fighting Chris Wade again.
I know.
And if you remember,
I think he beats him this time.
I
too.
think he beats him too because that third round, Nate came back, baby.
I think he
came back, and Nate was talking about how it's nerves. He's fighting for the first time in the biggest show,
Yeah.
and he's fighting Chris Wade in his hometown basically. And Chris Wade went deep into the friggin' the tournament last year too.
Right.
These are guys that were
Semifinals.
already on the tournament.
He was
Yeah.
in semifinals. Yeah.
So big shout out to
Nate the Snake.
Nate the Snake Andrews, who will be at Family Fun Day.
He'll be signing autographs.
And also we got Dennis Piva
Chris
there.
Piva will be signing autographs. So we have Lion Fight, World Muay Thai. Hopefully, World Muay Thai champion. He will be. I got confidence in him. North American champion, current North American champion, Steve Williams coming down and signing autographs
One or
as
two
well.
other things I just want to mention before we get to Family Fun Day. I made a major announcement. I got beans. I already made it, but it hasn't been officially announced by the UFC. But sources close to Domenico 101 MMA, Ambassador of the Fighters, and Regional Fight Sports tell us that the last week of the Contender Series.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's telling me to shut the fuck up. No, I'm only kidding. The last week of the Contender Series, we had 2 fighters added from New England. One already made the announcement. That's huge. He was on social media. That's Peter, Slippery Pete Barrett.
Yep. That's
He
awesome.
got the shot.
That's awesome.
For the last week. It is. I'm going to put it up right here. So I don't need to really announce him because he's been all over social
knows.
media.
Yep.
Peter's looking for sponsors. It's not to get through training camp. It's mostly because they only allow 2 coaches to go.
Correct.
He
So
wants
he's
to add
got-
a third,
he's got
so
a-
he's
he's
looking
got a
for
fun flight.
Yeah, he's looking for
Hotel.
donations to get that other coach.
Absolutely.
It's worth it. It's state of mind. It's making him feel comfortable.
Helps these guys.
It helps him. It's not going to cost much. What's everyone throws in $5. The kid's going to get there.
Agreed.
Whoever's coaching him or whatever. I'm sure Mark Delagrada,
Yep.
Grady, and who else? Andy Cote.
Mike Gresh, one of his coaches.
Gresh. I don't know if Gresh will go. Gresh might be the third coach. I don't know.
Yeah,
One
no,
of those.
no, no.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Could be.
But so the next guy that I announced, I got a little flack for this, but let me
get flack?
Let me just explain something to you,
Never.
Tom. If I didn't fucking spread the bean, I hold back on a lot of shit, right?
Yeah, we have
And then
to.
I see people fucking post it, or a bit someone equal
Because
to
they
me.
got- because they got-
someone equal to me, not
because
even
they
like
get special.
they get
permission.
special. They're in on the Rolodex.
Yeah, there you go.
I was thrown off the Rolodex a few
Long
times.
time ago.
But a lot of people gave me a gold Rolodex at this point. I we'll talk about it. So anyway, to make the announcement, Dylan Lockhart,
Yes.
Neff's lightweight
Yeah.
champion,
Tough kid.
is on the last week of the Contender Series. We're waiting for that announcement. We're waiting for it to...
Has he announced? Has Dylan announced?
No, he kind of gave me a big heart though on the announcement. I think he's got to
So
be.
he's
I
acknowledged.
think he can't because it's still
Yeah,
not
contract,
official.
yeah.
I can because I'm just the nobody who spills beans. But Dylan Lockhart, week 10, August 27th, same week that
back.
Slippery Pete
Both guys are the
Barrett
same
will be
shit.
on it.
That's great.
Dylan Lockhart deserves it. The kid has one loss.
Phenomenal.
Loss against Manly at fucking CES.
Yep.
Dylan rough weight cut, but the kid's a beast.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that he's going. So let me get him off, and so I'm getting flack for that or whatever. All right, so that's it. So Dylan is gone. He's on the Contender Series. Now, Tom, it's all yours to start. Family Fun Day, buddy.
So guys, I'm just hoping that everyone comes out and supports. We got a lot of great things planned. Big shout out to my board who really put it together. Big shout out to Citizens Bank who sent volunteers to fill all 100 backpacks today at school supplies. So that was done. So the backpacks are filled, ready to go. Big shout out to Coca-Cola who did a great job of providing our beverages so that we can sell and make some money for the nonprofit at the concession stand. Big shout out to Walt Anderson, 24/7 Magazine. That banner and everything has been everywhere. People love it. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Navigant Bank, who threw us $200.
Really?
Yeah. Big shout out to University of Orthopedics, who provided water bottles for all the backpacks and threw us money as well. So we're getting support from a lot of different areas. Big shout out to Job Corps Rhode Island, who donated all the food for the concession stand so that we can make a profit on the concession stand. And they'll be sending students to come and get internship hours, and they'll be making the food.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so we're doing really well.
Tom is blowing up, man.
Big shout
it's a
out.
Team effort, people.
It absolutely big, and this is the stuff that I do behind the scenes that people don't kind of get. Big shout out to I want to announce that our intern Amelia, who is going for her bachelor's degree in Providence College, will be in attendance. She's getting college credit, and she's actually in the process of submitting her first grant for regional flight sports.
Awesome.
So big shout out to her. Big shout out to I always got to give the guy credit because he's like my mentor, Councilman Nicholas Narducci, Ward 4 Providence, at the Providence Recreation Center. They're going to be donating. They donated a bounce house for the kids. They also donated. Hi, Steve. They also donated the field, so we get to use the field no charge, which is awesome. Guys, there's going to be bounce houses, face painters, vendors. Big entertainment showcase. Pro Wrestling's coming down. If you don't know them, please check them out. They're a phenomenal show. The kids love them.
Fun.
It's a fun card. They're entertaining. So it's going to be a professional wrestling card. I might throw Steve in the ring and give him the DDT.
I'll do it. I'll get Spotty Slam for the kids.
But it's going to be great. So go check out Pro Wrestling. They're going to go off at 2 o'clock. Everything's on rfsscholarships.org or regionalfightsports.org. We have 2 domain names. And you can check out Family Fun Day. I have listed the itinerary. I have listed out when things are going to go off. Big shout out to Case Close. My good friend Sokio Ross is coming down with his nonprofit group, and they're going to be doing a great dance presentation.
Yes,
Sokio is one of the, I think, best talented dancers we have in Rhode Island. The guy comes with worlds of experience and just a phenomenal group of kids. So I can't wait to see Case Close perform at our Family Fun Day event. Big shout out to one of our board members, Lydell Hall. He's going to be DJing the event as he always does. He's always DJing. Big shout out to Mimi's and Pop's Ice Cream. Danny's Ice Cream Shop will be selling his ice cream. Then he's making a donation to the scholarship fund afterwards.
Awesome.
So really excited that he's doing that. Big shout out to the Providence Police Department. They're going to have the horses down there for us for the kids. Big shout out to the Providence Fire Department, who will be having a fire truck and hopefully the smokehouse. So we've just had a lot of support from a lot of people. The funeral home is going to be allowing us to use that parking. Hawkins Street is closed, but you'll still take that park, and you'll be able to park in the funeral home. So plenty of parking.
Yeah, there's no
of
hassle in and out.
No, there's going to be
you can come
houses.
and go as you please.
Yeah.
There's an upper field there. If you want to take a volleyball net or something.
So we're going to be having games this year. Yeah. We're going to be having team games this year. So the game's going to be a little different. We're going to be doing team volleyball.
Going to do anything with water? Can we get some water balloons throw them at people and shit?
We can. We're just going to have to pick them up afterwards. So some of the games, some of the games are that I'll be offering a free fitness class early in the morning, 12:30, right to kick things off to get everyone kind of having fun out there. It's supposed to be 80 degrees, and I never talk about weather, but I have to. We've always been blessed with the weather. We've never canceled. This is our 5th year doing it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be great, beautiful outside.
We're almost there. We're halfway there.
I just need everyone to come out.
What's the weather look like out?
First 100 kids that enter receive a backpack filled with school supplies. It's $10 for an adult as a donation, $2 for a kid as a donation. You don't have to donate. We encourage you to donate. We understand that, times are tough, so we're here to help the community. A lot of this stuff is done for the community. We're going to be interviewing some of those fighters that are signing autographs. Yes. Big shout out again to Nate Andrews, Steve Williams, Dennis Paiva. Congratulations to RFS scholarship winners who will be celebrating. We have Shane Doherty, the Cage Titans featherweight amateur champion. We have Sienna Mitten, who is a stud Muay Thai kickboxer. and we have Nevaeh Gonzalez, who's a black belt in the martial arts, going all 3 different to their respected schools. So that money gets sent directly to the school. So they're not getting a check, but they're getting that money going right to their school in their fund. So when they go to apply their financial aid, they'll have $500 from Regional Fight Sports.
Excellent.
So we're giving out 3 scholarships this year, $1,500 total. Guys, how you can help? It's simple. Come to Family Fun Day.
100 free backpacks also.
Yep.
Well, last year, what did we have? 50?
We had 75.
75.
So,
We got another 25. It's growing. That means we're predicting that we're going to have more kids showing up this year.
Yes.
And you know what's cool about this? You went a little earlier in the year because last year
too late.
It was a little late.
Everything.
They already did their school shopping.
Yep.
A lot of kids already had
Yep.
backpacks. We're August 3rd, man.
So we were always August 3rd until
Yep.
last year. So this year we're back to our roots.
Listen, 100 free backpacks out there, people. We know.
And they're filled.
And they're filled with school
Pencils,
supplies.
everything.
We know times are tough. Even if they're not times are tough for you people, you show up, you're one of the first kids to show up,
Give it
you're
to someone
going to
who
get
needs it.
backpacks.
And give it to someone
yeah,
that needs it.
grab it, give
Yep.
it to someone who needs it.
Big shout out to
Tom said.
Baca. Bikers Against Child Abuse will be here. They'll be doing setting up for the kids, giving out stuff for the kids. They're a great biker organization, and their whole thing is to stand against child abuse. Big shout out to the College Crusade. We got a bunch of community partners, Steve, that are really coming in.
Yeah.
Nonprofits are coming. The WIC program's coming down.
That's amazing.
College Crusade's coming down. How can I forget about the Freemasons chip program? They do the Safe ID kids. They take
Yes.
the fingerprints, the voiceover, in case your kid ever gets lost. Guys, they've supported us 5 years in a row, the chip program. When we started it, we were nothing. They were there. So big shout out to the Freemason chip program for their continued support over the years. Please come. I can't say it enough. If you guys are watching and you're not doing anything on Saturday, it's from 12 noon to 4 p.m.
It's 4 hours of fun, people.
Listen, guys, we do a lot for the community,
4 hours.
and we really want everyone to come support us. I really hope, and all I can do is hope, right? That we did the proper outreach, we've done the proper advertising. I really hope everyone comes out. I mean, if
Tiffany
not,
mentioned we are the first
backpack drive
drive
Yes, we are.
organization right now that's doing it. So
Big shout out to Tiffany. I didn't forget you.
Yes.
I know you're on watching. You do a lot. She's our fundraising director. She's already got our next fundraiser already planned. We'll announce that later. I know we got the beans, but let's get through Family Fun Day. I think we're all stressed out about that. We don't need another.
we need
fundraiser.
volunteers.
You
Talk
can go
about that,
online
so.
now on regionalfightsports.org, and if you can't make it, you can donate. Click that button now. It's right on the homepage.
Awesome.
You can donate.
Listen,
all the money goes right to our nonprofit.
If
So
you
we set
can't
that
make
up.
it, buy like 4 tickets and give them to your
Please.
family.
Yes.
It's
Go online
Saturday.
now,
It's
PayPal.
during the day. There's family events. There's bouncy houses. There's professional
painters,
wrestling. There's
professional
face
wrestling,
paint.
music.
There's games. There's prizes. There's food. There's horses. There's horses there.
And there's Steve.
And there's
Steve is there.
There's me there. And Tom and fighters signing autographs.
Our
And like
board's
Tom
there.
said, vendors.
All our board.
It's going to be a great time. The kids have a
Universal
wonderful time.
Orthopedics is doing a
Yeah.
great booth. We have our wellness massage therapist coming down.
Really?
She's awesome. She's been giving out a couple massages for free.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna have to ask her, man. Free
No, I mean,
massages,
like,
free stuff.
I'll buy them right. I'll buy one right there.
Free. I actually know. We have good news.
Don't point at
She
me
donated.
with that
She donated. All board members are getting a free massage session, so I have to give you a gift.
Are you out of your mind? Can I get it done right there in the field? Can we like
ask
go
her.
live?
We can go live with Steve's massage. It's awesome. Oh man. So yeah, she'll be there as well. We got a lot of support. I'm very excited. Again, big shout out to Councilman Nicholas Narducci, who put this together for us every year. Doesn't charge us for the field, donates his time, donated a bounce house for the kids. So, Steve, I think that's all there has to be said is to like the event. 5th annual Family Fun Day. It's our event. We've shared it, 500 times.
Yeah.
I just did an ad on
We're
Facebook.
going to be blowing it up
So-
for the next few days. I'm sorry I'm going to saturate you with this, but it's for
A great
it's
cause.
for the nonprofit. It's
for the
to
community.
fund these kids
what we do.
getting scholarships. It's to give back to the community.
We just did it.
It's not for the kids. Just for the kids.
No.
Because we're going to I mean
It's everything.
It's
It
we
funds
hit
our
it
whole
all, people.
operation, and a lot of nonprofits will take the money and they'll take a certain percentage and it'll go towards administrative costs. But the reality is everyone on our board, including myself and including Steve, are volunteers at the moment. We're not taking any money. All that money always trying to do right now is we believe in the mission. We're trying to promote academic readiness for all our martial arts community. And once we can do that, then we'll start taking administrative costs. But for the last 3-4 years, we've been operating No one's taking any money. We're not here to make money. Not yet. As we
broke.
grow, me too. As we grow, there's administrative costs. But right now, guys, and we're looking for We're always looking for media.
Listen,
we're always looking for volunteers.
Listen, here's what all right, we're always looking for volunteers. We're looking for media members. We're looking for anyone that we're looking for an intern college student that can come in here, maybe produce the show a little bit for me, help me out. You'll get college credits. You could be part of a show that's going to be a hit someday. It's coming, people. It's coming. Wait until I add the drum set and the fucking maracas and all that other shit. I got to press too many buttons to really do and control the show like I want. Also, this is what we need, people. We do our video interviews and stuff, but we would love somebody who would come aboard.
Article writing. Who
could write articles, message fighters. I could get you in contact with the fighters. Send them a questionnaire. Have them fill it out and make an article out of it. You're going to get play. It's going to get shared all over the place. If it's going to make your writing better, even if you can spell and use punctuation, we're going to look at it and say, we're going to help you out.
No, on me, I can't
jump
spell.
aboard. Listen, I would do it, but
too much going on.
We have too much going on. I'm editing too much stuff. We need a kid or someone. I mean, I'll send the questions to the fighter. I'll get them all filled out.
I have preset questions.
Yeah, I'll get them filled. I just need you to make it pretty. Write it in an article and write it in your way. If you need feedback on what the fighter, how they really are, and because I know these fighters personally, and just by covering them for so long, you need any feedback, I'll give it to you. I'll make you shine. Write a goddamn article. It's fucking easy.
Steve always swears. I love him. He is the media guy, the censored media guy. That's why this show is successful.
That's why this show's on 9 o'clock.
Exactly why it's on at 9 o'clock.
I will not swear at Family Fun Day. Okay.
He does. He's very good.
I'm very good with the kids, and when I'm with people. It's a funny thing, Tom. Some people avoid me or I'm a little intimidating. They can kick my ass, but I'm a little. But when you talk to me and on the low and we're somewhere, man, fucking
great guy.
You're turned right around.
I agree.
Holy shit!
Wow, this guy's
you
pretty
douchebag.
Hey, I'm always Team Domenico. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
So with Family Fun Day, it starts at noon. The gate does not open till noon. We're not going to open the gate early. We do it. We don't do that because what happens, it becomes craziness. Yeah. So get there for noon. Find the parking. Have some fun. Eat breakfast and then come down to Family Fun Day. It's 199 Hawkins Street. It's right where the Spike's Hot Dogs is. You can't look for star balloons. We bought a bunch of star balloons that we're going to hang up on Friday. Friday's a big day. We're looking for volunteers. Friday I'll be at the field from 9 a.m. to about 6 p.m. I'm done after that. But we are going to be cleaning. So the Providence Parks and Recreation Department clean the entire field. We're responsible for cleaning and maintaining the concession stand and the bathrooms. So we got to clean the concession stand and the bathrooms, and then we're gonna start setting up certain things ahead of time.
And bathroom people, can you kind of treat it like your own home a little bit? I know it's gonna be hot, and people are gonna be in and out, but don't pee all over the walls.
We don't want your peanut seeds everywhere and all that stuff.
Yeah, we don't want you spitting on the toilet seat.
Steve, you've been there last year. It's a great facility.
Yeah, there was everything ran fine.
Yeah, so.
It was a fabulous. We had fighters there with their kids, the family, and it's huge. It's like a carnival event. You don't need to be here while Showtime Wrestling's going on. You don't. We would love you to watch it, but there's still going to be things going on and vendors that you can go check
games
out
to be
and stuff
playing.
like that. So
we have a wrecking ball bounce house. Steve, I challenged you that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that now. What's that entailed? I didn't watch, but are we gonna be inside?
So they're a vendor. There's a cost for that.
All right.
But you go down, you pay $1 or $5, whatever they're gonna charge.
Yeah.
And you put on the things and you try to knock each other off.
Inside the bouncy house?
Inside the bounce house.
What do you got, gloves or something? You got
yeah. They
are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's like gladiator.
We're gonna put a vote up. Listen,
who wins? Me or Steve?
Yeah, you got the advantage. You're a stand-up guy. No kicks, right?
No, you have to use the club thing.
Oh, there's a club.
Tim Gillette's watching. He can give you a lesson.
Oh, I dumped sticks. I did that for a long time.
There you go.
Is it sticks?
No, it's the big giant long.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh, you're dead.
Bring it. Let's go. I'm calling out all the fighters too. Sean Schubert, I know your ass is watching. Let's go. Come down. Nate Andrews. I don't care if you're signing autographs. I'm knocking you off the damn plank. Tommy Williams, I don't care how big you are, you're getting beat up.
Everyone's getting in line.
Everyone's getting
Listen, I am going to make a vote. We're going to make a survey. Tom and Steve in the.
It's best of three.
You'll tell me.
Best of three.
You'll send me all the information. I'll make something.
Tiffany, you're online. Mention the vendor. Who is the vendor?
Yeah,
who's
do all that
supplying it?
stuff.
Tiffany,
Actually,
email.
Tiffany, if you can put in like the website and stuff in this feed here, so people can check it out or whatever, any tags, anything like that, throw it in this feed. People are watching this. Can you share this? Hit the share button. It only takes a tap. Hit a share. Give me a like. Press the like button. Have your friends like the page. We're a
50th annual Family
nonprofit.
Fun
Listen,
Day.
we got a huge fucking family fun day coming on Saturday.
It's a big thing.
Like
We've
the
been playing
page
for 4 months. Steve.
Everyone
It's been
that
4 months
comes
of
to that
planning.
show is going to hit the like on Facebook. You know what I
hope
mean?
so.
We got to start doing that. We got to like really start pushing that and say, like, what?
Please like
go
us.
to whip your phone. Your phone's out. You on Facebook? Hit like.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I
Get it
agree.
there.
The
And-
more followers, the more support we get,
Yeah.
the more funding we can get. Steve has done a phenomenal job with the media division, and we're just looking to continue to grow. And I think the future's there, Steve. It's very
It
bright.
is.
We became a nonprofit last year. We're going on year 2, and I was telling the board the other day, we've doubled our scholarship fund, and we've run more fundraising. We've made a little more money. I think we're on the right track. So please come, follow us. Let's have some fun, man.
That's it, man. Well, with that said, Tom, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
There, man. We covered CES.
This Saturday, noontime. Be there.
And like I said, we'll be posting all shit because there's more and more info going to be coming out about things
It's
going
been
on.
being released as well.
Yeah, there's
Slowly.
still like things adding, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. But the biggest thing right now that we need from you is volunteers. Buy tickets online. If you're not going to go,
Hit the PayPal button.
yeah,
right
if
at
you're
the
not
top.
going to go, buy them for someone. Send the kids.
Yep.
Send them with your sisters, your brothers, their aunts,
Your
uncles.
uncles, yeah,
Go 12 to 4. Show up for 2 hours. It's worth. The kids are like, how much? How much if it's
$2 for the kids.
$2, $10 for an adult.
And Steve, it's technically a donation. You
Exactly.
don't have to make the payment, but we would love to see everyone make.
You're
the
gonna make the payments.
payment. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna donate, yeah, we'd help. But
right.
you can go online now. We just set it up. Big news. My board's excited. Now you can go online. You can actually donate online. So, big shout out to PayPal. We're set up through that.
Richie Santiago just tuned in. Richie, my man.
Another
What's up,
Richie, great
man?
job all
Richie
the
was
time.
asking about it too.
Richie, come down,
A
man.
lot of them work though. A lot of people work.
Yeah, and if any other fighters are
calling
looking to
sick.
come down and volunteer, come down. Listen, I haven't printed the final photo thing yet, so if you're going to come down and sign autographs for the kids, let me know by Friday. So on Friday, I'm going to go to Staples and print those
That's
things
right.
out.
We're still adding. You want to come down
And support.
sign
I'm not going to
autographs?
say
just
no.
be there as a
Yeah,
fighter.
I'm not going to say no.
These kids are gonna be like.
They're in heaven. We've had Gregor Bello down there.
This is
We've
your
had
future.
Pedro Gonzalez.
Yeah.
We've had Matt Doherty come down over the years. I'm just
Reese,
thinking.
we had last
We
year.
had Kaylee Reese and Shalito Vincent.
Yeah.
Dennis Pive has been a staple. Todd the Hoaxatell has come down plenty of times. I mean, we've had some great fighters over the years that really supported us.
And politicians, and then just people, really great walks of life of people that do major
Great things in the
positive
community.
things in the community. Show up, come. I have people like from the post office going to show up.
Can't wait.
And last year they showed up. They just come to the field
I know.
with their kids.
I know.
They were like,
Wow.
and they saw me. They were like, "What are you doing here?" I said,
This is
I'm
my
part of
thing.
this. They're
Yeah.
like, "Are you out of here?"
Yeah, I'm staff. Yeah. So it's a great event, guys. Big shout out to my board. I'm gonna say their names, and I never really say their names, but I'll start. And if I miss one, I'm gonna feel terrible. But it's late at night, so it's 9 o'clock.
tight. We're getting
So
cut.
big shout out. I'll start. We have Danny Barzakowski. We have Stephen Lombardi. We have Tiffany Codier.
Get down.
We have
Your head's getting cut off.
oof. We have Tiffany. I said Tiffany.
Beautiful Tom in there.
Derek Eccleston, Dioscaris Garcia, Jason Calixto, my father, Tom Evans, always does a great job. Oh my God. Mikey Scaramuzzo, I don't think I said him.
Great interviews, by
He
the way.
does great. He's
did
good
a
at
great
interview
with Greg Ribs.
He's great. Mikey Scaramuzzo, blah, 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 blah. Lydell Hall, how can I forget Lydell? He's on the board. And we have Steve as well. Guys, so we meet, we kick butt, we have fun, and we get things done in the community. So please show down, give us some support. All the money raised, guys, goes to a great cause. It really, really does. I wish I could sit here and say it doesn't, but man, it does. And we're excited about it. So August 3rd, this Saturday, noon to 4, like Steve said, bring the family, bring the friends, bring the cousins, bring the aunts, bring the uncles.
Just bring them.
Bring them.
Drop them off. Come pick them up later. You know what I mean?
And it is. And it's going to be that type of event.
It
it's
is.
safe. Everything's secured. We have obviously police on site, fire on site. Never an issue, never any problems. It's super family oriented. And that's what it's about. And it's also about celebrating. What Family Fun Day does is it celebrates the scholarship award winners.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say thank you enough and congratulate these 3 young martial artists enough. No, they're going to be getting a
red wagon.
Shane Doherty, Sienna Mitten, Nevaeh Gonzalez. Congratulations. You are why we do this.
Excellent.
These 3 students that applied are why we do this. We want to help martial artists expand their career. And it just doesn't have to be a 4-year college degree. It could be a technical degree. It could be some type of certificate. We want to help you grow in your field. So that's what I got to say. Steve?
Last thing I got to say is I'll see you Saturday. And as far as next week's show, I'll just throw the poster out there.
Tim Gillette's on,
Next
baby.
week we have Tim Gillette, who will be coming on the show talking about Cage Courage, which will be the following Saturday. I will be at. You still might have a fighter or 2 in there. Mr. Gillette will be in studio with me next Wednesday night along with Tom, telling us about, martial arts, man. The guy's been around forever, very respected in the martial arts community, doing great things himself for the kids in martial arts.
He does.
We're going to talk all about
He's a great
that.
guy.
And maybe we'll have a couple of demonstrations in there of, some stuff that Tim developed.
Tim, I'll be
So
your
if he
rookie,
shows
bud. If you want me to be your rookie, I'll rookie for you.
So that's awesome. So last words, Tom? Or are you basically all set?
Last words.
That was it.
Get there.
Yeah, buy tickets. All right, with that said, see ya.